Okay, so today was supposed to be pretty eventful, but I ran into a little snag. I lost the lug nut key to Thao'S coupe. So it's sitting outside on jack stands. Let me give you guys a real quick peek at it. I ended up posting a story, and then a friend of mine, pretty local to us, that happens to have a very cool Type X that we're gonna be featuring here pretty soon, has the lug nut key I need. So Kevin and I are gonna go drive over there to go pick it up.
Where are we going right now, Matt?
We're gonna go drop off these tungstens that Ramon requested since he ran out. These are for the TIG welders.
Rene, what are you working on?
Hey, how's it going, guys? So pretty much right now I'm actually knocking down and grinding the back of the walls for all the E36 XLC brackets. I actually really like these a lot too because they actually straight center you to like your bucket seat, to the pedals, and to the actual steering wheel. So these are really, really cool. Plus, I love the SF logo.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat. I don't think we recorded this part, but this is the other side of the building.
Yep, this is the shipping side.
Where all the shipping, where all the magic happens.
Yes.
So put a smile on everybody's faces.
Exactly. Powdercoat just dropped off a very small batch. This is pretty small because they ended up coming in early because of the holidays for Thanksgiving. But all these should be gone in the next couple of days. So this is the vacuum pump. It's pretty big. It's like 17 or 18 horsepower.
So what was the pump for?
It's a vacuum pump. So it's just a huge vacuum pump that's going to be used for the router to be able to hold the door panels onto the molds as the router trims the excess and cuts all the holes.
Are you ready, Matt?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let me go and show you Matt's dad's car. It's a BMW 2002 TIL, I think that's what it says. Look how cool this thing is. Just needs a paint job. It's gonna be looking nice. Alright, change of plans. We are taking the Beamer.
Taking my dad's 2002.
2002.
Check out these pedals.
Where's that key?
They come out of the floor.
Oh shit, look at that.
Alright, so we made it. Ended up driving the 2002 today to run some errands with Kevin. And we're about to get some food. Kevin mentioned he wanted to try some vegan food for lunch today, so we brought him to
some nice burritos here.
Straight up tacos and Cerritos. Or actually, no, liquid, huh?
Yeah. Well, they got a vegan horchata.
So what'd you end up ordering?
Oh yeah, so I got this the jackfruit burrito. As you can see it.
That'd be bomb. So my favorite here is smoky hibiscus. It has fried chickpeas, I believe, so it gives it like a little bit of a crunch. And then Tao wanted to order some crispy green potatoes, so I got her one. We'll do a little delivery later. So before the sun sets, I'm gonna record a little clip of the BMW. So this is my dad's 1974 2002. It's on lowering springs, Bilstein shocks, front and rear sways. It's been converted to a 5-speed manual from a 4-speed manual. And this is the TII, so it is fuel injected. Kevin, what you got in your hands, dude?
I got the goodies.
You got the goodies. Okay, let's go make a special delivery to Tao.
Alright guys, we are back.
We're back. So we got the lug key, thankfully. I'm gonna pull out Thao'S coupe, put it up on ramps, lift it up, and then you're gonna see what we're gonna be working on today. So we got Thao'S coupe up on Cusco ramps. So I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up. And what we're gonna be doing today is the front left coilover is hitting the inside barrel of the wheel. So we're gonna pretty much shift the coilover, the knuckle joint out. Because most coilovers have a slot on the top hole, which you'll see in a little bit. I want to show you guys one cool thing that most people don't know about our power braces is the bar running across right there can be used as a jack point, but don't tell anybody. case you haven't seen it outside, this is what it looks like. D-Max Type 3 Aero. Wow. No wing, no overs. It's still basically stock metal, just rolled and pulled. Running 18x10s plus 15 all around. And here is the beloved lug key. So I'll hold the brakes.
Are we ready?
Go for it. So the main thing that I'm trying to fix today is the inside barrel of the wheel hits the spring on the coilover. And I think it's because this bolt here shifted. So let's go ahead and take a look at that and see what we got going on. And then while we're here, we can double check and see how the suspension and steering is doing. Kevin did a little test and he says the inner is moving. So, all right, so what are we looking for?
Wrench. Well, 17.
And then now we need an impact socket, 17. And I'll grab it.
Boom.
So I'm gonna pull on this while you tighten. Oh, I think we're gonna have to make a harness protector. Look at that.
No, God!
We got wires exposed. So this car has some OG 25mm extended front lower control arms, voodoo tension rods, our power brace, and our Alrighty, so what did we find?
So, I think you can see it.
Yeah, I think it's that one right in there.
It's probably the vacuum hose for the
You can see the crack right
idle air control valve.
there. Yeah, right. So that one's got to get replaced. Yep.
Alright guys, so we found the leak. It was one of the vacuum fittings. So we got this little vacuum plugs. You probably get it from AutoZone or a parts store. O'Reilly's. And then it was down there. So we plugged it in, we put everything back together.
Found the problem. Kevin fixed it. It was a broken vacuum line, so we used a couple of those. We actually used one vacuum cap. Plugged the port, so we're about to test it and see if the idle goes back down to normal.
Actually, where's the hose? So that was like pretty much.
The engine was put together in 2012.
So that's been out for 2000.
And then back then I did some janky shit. So
I mean, we all do that.
So it was a plug. Like that port should have probably been welded shut, but I probably saved it for like the blow off valve because the engine is prepped for boost. So this was just temporary. I thought I was gonna turbo it a lot sooner, but
well, it might happen now. So
yeah, it might happen now.
So now we're gonna start the engine and see how the engine idles.
So we got it done. Pretty much everything's fixed. We got the coolant topped off in the reservoir. Idle's fixed, vacuum leak's gone. Coilover rubbing issue should be resolved now. And we found that loose nut on the top coilover, the damper. So Kevin's gonna go ahead and snug down the lug nuts. We'll put it on the floor and torque it all down. All right, so we're back. Car is on the floor and it's looking pretty damn good. So we remedied a lot of little issues and it seems to be running really nice. This car does have the hot cam swap, which is dual exhaust cams off of a K dual cam. And it has a little bit of a chop at idle, so it sounds pretty damn cool. But look at this, man. Look how bright this car is. This car is painted in an Arctic white, which is the purest white that we could find at that time. And it really, really glows in the sun. I don't know if you guys can see it right now. And the paint's not even fully clean because it's got a little bit of dust buildup from sitting for so long. Like in this area, you can kind of see the dust buildup. But still, man, look at that shine. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we need to put some CTSV brakes on this bad boy.
So Matt is going on a little test drive to see if everything is working properly after fixing the vacuum leak and the wheel was hidden on the coilover. Alright, Matt is back from the test drive. What do you got to tell us, Matt? What did you find?
Feels like a crappy 240. The fender on your passenger side right there still rubs. So honestly, I think we're gonna get smaller wheels.
Yeah, because you're running 245s.
245s on an 18x10 on stock fenders, and an angle kit's not fun.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, it's pushing it. So we'll get something else. But other than that, the car feels pretty good. The idle just needed to be adjusted, which I took care of. But it feels good.
Nice.
I'm happy that the idle's fixed. I'm happy that the coilover doesn't make noise. Like nothing's really rubbing except for the tire over there.
Yeah, so the only thing we gotta fix is the big wheels.
Yeah, big wheels.
Get smaller ones.
But I want to make an exhaust system for this.
That'll be a nice process.
Cool. Yeah, we'll cover the
Right.
whole fabrication process, the layout, the welding, and try and get that perfect sound. So we ended up getting everything that we wanted done. All of the issues have been resolved. I'm pretty happy with the coupe so far. So on the next video, we're gonna be going over the leak down on my KA and showing you guys the process, what leak down test does. We can figure out where the compression's leaking from, and then from there we can figure out what we wanna do. So next time.